Viewer discretion is advised while watching this program. The thoughts and views expressed are solely those of the two hosts.
Yeah, I was cooking. We do like meal preps, kind of like usually Sunday or Monday or whenever. We do fucking for the week and just put it in a container. But I bought a shitload of beef, ground beef at Costco, and it's like too much to cook at once unless you just keep have 3 pans or whatever. So I keep like every day I'm just cooking it instead, and I don't know. I was trying to cook a bunch right now. I just finished, so.
Would you make like a bunch of hamburgers or?
I just put it in a pan and like mash it up, and then you can put in the right amounts, because like per meal my fiance is supposed to have like 5 ounces of beef and 4 ounces of rice or something, so she can just scoop it out, or I don't know.
Oh, wow. So you're making like a fancy jambalaya dish.
Nah, it's just very basic. It's just meat and rice.
Did you use Suzy Q?
I should. I keep
Season it with some Suzy Q?
I use garlic powder, pepper, and pink salt.
Okay, that's good.
But we had these spices that were like a certain brand. They were really good, but I ran out, so I got to get more of those. It's like Suzy Q is like another thing.
Okay.
Let me grab my plate really quick if you want to start.
I'm gonna go get my drink. I'm not gonna get our shit in early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my podcasting drink.
On your computer?
Hi, lady.
Hello, Chris.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Blessed.
Huh?
Blessed.
Oh, you're whack?
I'm doing good.
Oh. Okay, I'm glad.
All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost coming back. We'll edit this.
We'll edit this out.
We're out in the garage talking a lot, so I didn't know that was the plan. All right, Eagles Nation.
3-0 Eagles, baby. I gotta say, I'm on a special assignment for the next kind of 10 days, and I had to go to San Luis to work. I'm in San Luis working. Home right now, but I was been working in San Luis, and I got to go back a couple days next week, and then a couple days the following week. So I was working with my good friend of the show, Lucky Chris, soon to be guest at some point, and we went and we watched the Eagles play on Monday night at Buffalo Wild Wings out there in San Luis. Shout out to San Luis Buffalo Wild Wings, even though the service was really shitty. But watching that game over there at Buffalo Wild Wings, I thought that was like a horrendously ugly win for the Eagles. And I was kind of like not in a jovial mood after watching it at Buffalo Wild Wings. But then when I got back, I got here to my swamp in my new recliner, and I watched the game over again.
Wow.
And there was parts of that game where the Eagles actually kicked some friggin' ass. They were kicking ass. Not as good as last year. There's a different team than it was last year. But there was just parts where they were like kicking ass. And the thing that I didn't realize when I watched it the first time, But the Eagles was winning in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay had just scored, and there was about 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. And it was 25-11. Tampa Bay didn't get the ball back. The Eagles just held the ball for the rest of the game. Just dominated time of possession. So originally watching it, not a big fan of the results, but when I came home and rewatched it at my own personal leisure, at my own comfort zone, it was a pretty good victory for the Eagles. They beat their fucking ass.
Made more sense after that.
Yeah, so I felt a lot better watching it the second time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 3-0 Eagles. Got a good matchup this week with the Commanders. Don't sleep on the Commanders, because last year the Commanders, they was the first ones that beat the Eagles last year when the Eagles were 9-0 Monday Night Football. I took them for granted. I spent the weekend up with my good friend, another friend of the show, Anthony Perkins, up in Monterey. Then Monday night, came back and watched the game, and the Eagles lost. It was bullshit. Poor refereeing, by the way, for anybody that wants to know how I really feel about that loss by the Eagles. Poor refereeing, but I mean, we're not exactly flying at our highest level right now, but we're not slithering with the snakes either. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We might be the worst 3-0 team in the history of the NFL, next to last year's Minnesota Vikings. But we are flying, and we're not. It doesn't seem like we're not flying fast. We're flying far.
Yeah.
If you want to fly fast, you fly alone. If you want to fly far, you fly together. And the Eagles are a team right now. They're a team.
Yeah.
Better than the Strike Force at WrestleMania 5 when Rick Martel left his teammate Tito Santana. I don't know what Rick Martel was thinking. You don't leave Tito Santana out there.
Well, he had
But the Eagles are a team. A team, I say.
About to start, so he had to ditch that ugly Santana, you know?
You don't just do that to Tito Santana. You put respect on Tito Santana's name. Soleil Grapefruit.
Oh, I
Sheep
got
plug. Liquid Death. Is that the Grim Reaper?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's basically all marketing. It's just
That's like a $4 can of water. Water in a can.
yeah. It was like I got a 10-pack or something at Walmart for like $12, but it's fucking expensive. It's ridiculous.
I can I ask for forgiveness early?
Why?
Because I'm trying to make some deals on my fantasy team, so forgive somewhat lack of paying attention. So
Okay, no, you're fine.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give one solid hour till 8:15, and then I gotta do some.
You're busy, then just let me know, and I'll show my weekly purchases or something.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You want to see what I bought?
I want to see the weekly purchases. Hey, so I was able to cancel Brother Love on the pre-order, but apparently the fucking Undertaker shipped. It wouldn't let me do the Undertaker, but I could do the Brother Love, and the Brother Love was the one that I wanted, but you already got it for me for $7, so it's like shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to take the Undertaker back in store.
I mean, I think we really got to play the long game next time for any of the legends, because they immediately go on sale. Like, the only problem is I didn't see D'Lo or Kama today. That was one Target I checked. I bet if I checked another, they would have been there.
I got FOMO on Brother Love, because I think I was on. Why can't I think of the site that we've been buying the figures from?
Oh, Ringside?
Ringside. And Brother Love wasn't on there.
No,
So
the legends are Target exclusive, so you kind of got to wait, either get them from Target or wait till they've been out for like a year, and then they show up.
That's right. I tried to do the pre-order, and the pre-order was sold out the first time around on the Brother Love.
Right.
That spooked me. So then when I got a second chance at it, I went for it. I think I did it live on the podcast the one time.
Yeah.
That was back in June.
Yeah.
They haven't shipped that shit since June or whenever it was. And now they're already on clearance.
Yeah, it's
They're
ridiculous.
WTF.
A lot of them go to clearance really quick because they're trying to clear stock for the next line to come in.
Kind of like the Shawn Michaels on the receipt.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? Brock Lesnar better get hit up WWE. I'll show. I bought this today, FOMO, because I saw it once and then I didn't see it again, and then I saw it today, so I was like, fuck it. Now I don't ever need a Brock. That's the only Brock I need. But then the receipt
That's a good Brock to have.
Michaels Ultimate. So either there's a mess up in Walmart system, or it's the old Hulk Hogan scam where he's Sean's getting the royalties for all Brock's figure sales. Could be a scam. It could be a screw up. I don't know.
It's probably a screw up. That's why the computer doesn't reorder it, because it thinks it's Shawn Michaels. I can see that, the technology.
That's the first time I've noticed something like that. Usually I'll look and it'll just say like Ultimate or whatever. But
Hey, what do you think of my Pure hat?
Huh?
What do you think of my Pure hat?
Your Pure hat?
I'm like
It's
Pure.
Is it a Kangol? You look like what's his name?
Samuel L?
Sam Jackson.
Should I wear it like this, or should I wear it the other way, like Pure?
I think for the podcast, I don't know, whatever's comfortable for you.
It's more about a fashion statement.
Yeah.
To make a fashion statement.
That's a good. I mean, it's a good addition to your look, you know.
Not to mention my Hulkster chain with the cross, brother.
Hey.
Hope I don't run into the Undertaker that rips my cross off.
Oh shit! Where's vitamins? You got your vitamins there too?
I took them earlier. I took some special vitamins.
Uh-oh.
That's why I only got X amount of time before they kick in.
Then it could be all downhill, so we gotta.
It's gonna be all downhill.
Topic.
Then I've been like kind of talking to this girl, and then she's fucking playing mind games. These fucking girls, all they do is they just fucking play mind games, you know?
It's true.
They're just bitches. If you find a good one, you gotta keep her, you know?
Yeah.
Don't be like me and play the fucking long game. It's just bitches. Just like, yeah.
Maybe you can meet Alzidi's friend.
Is she a bitch? Does she play mind games?
Yeah. So maybe you guys will match up because you both have problems.
You don't think.
Probably not. I don't know. You probably won't like her that much. I don't know.
You see the eyebrow?
You can't see it as well with the hat, but I got the gist of it. So we didn't plan any topics this week, did we?
No, not really. We're gonna kind of freestyle it a little bit, I think, huh?
That's the way to go, I think. What happened? Anything happen? So in wrestling or anywhere? Any celebrities die? I feel like somebody died. We talked about Bob Barker last time, right?
How about Travis Kelce's dating Taylor Swift?
I saw that shit. That's like a publicity stunt, right?
I think he downgraded because the chick he had before was friggin' hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the previous one, the one that he had last year, friggin' hot.
Really?
I mean, I don't know who this Taylor Swift is. Apparently, she's a big Eagle fan. But
Really?
yeah,
She's from Tennessee.
She's from Philly.
She's from Philly?
I think so. I don't know much about. Have our special correspondent look that up in the background.
Yeah.
Making sure you're on good behavior, not saying anything bad, huh?
She at least moved to Nashville for a while because she was Jeff Jarrett's babysitter.
Really?
Yeah, she babysit his daughters and teach them piano and shit. So she used to live in Tennessee in her early career. She played at the casino once for some Christmas special thing.
You worked there?
Just like any country at the Chumash. They every year they would have a Christmas concert. It'd be like 3 country acts that are like kind of on the rise, but like none of them ever got famous except for her. And she blew up hard after that. So they have a poster with her in there on it and signed. It's probably worth some money to all those losers.
Was that when you were working there?
Yeah.
So she's been around quite a while?
In the afternoon, I didn't see her, but one of the guys I worked with was like, "Oh, she's so hot." And I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Dude,
So,
compared to the other, the one he had last year was way hotter than this one.
It's all about money and like bringing his fame up. It's probably like they're probably both represented by the same talent agency or some shit. It's all conspiracy. The way they did it. Wasn't he on The Bachelor or some bullshit?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I saw like a highlight video and it was like him. It looked like him on The Bachelor or or his mom was talking, and I don't fucking know, but seems he's like trying to branch out and not just be a football player his whole life.
Hey, you see, him and his brother, they have a podcast too. The guy on the Eagles, Jason Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
They're like rivals with us. Not as good looking, obviously.
I mean, they probably get like a few more views, but yeah, if you want quality content not made up by guys just trying to be famous, we don't even want to be famous. We're just giving you the straight truth.
That's correct. Tell me when we're lying.
Right. Yeah, what up? Anything happened this past week? I got a lot of bullshit that happened.
What happened with Patch?
Oh, that's it. That's it for Patch. We had to put him down. Sad.
Patch is not with us anymore?
No.
Special friend of the show?
Yeah. It's an episode dedicated to Patch.
Yeah.
Right, Patch.
Yeah, it was rough. The fucking, I don't know. He was 19, so it was like gonna happen at some point. But yeah, it was. I don't know.
This day
you know, the
just
last
keeps getting
episode seems I
fucked
think
up for me.
the fucking vets and all that.
You should sue their sorry asses.
I don't know if I ever had him.
You never
Maybe
had.
in the background of one of the drunk ones, you brought him in. I think,
So Patch was a guest on your podcast?
Yeah, he was a guest once when we got all wasted with our shirts off, I think. I'm pretty sure he was
All right,
there.
Cool.
I don't remember the end of that. That one's for private use only. I don't even know what's on there, but I think only we can watch it. So maybe.
Contrary to what my illustrious colleague says, a drop of alcohol has never crossed our lips while we're doing shooting our episodes.
Oh, yeah.
We only drink
Yeah, that didn't happen.
water. Hey, did you ever end up trying the Red Bull, the summer edition Red Bull with the elderberry?
I don't think I did. I think I had a drink once and I missed it.
If you see, you better get it because they're running out. And then the new flavor, the holiday flavor is coming. Freaking apple cinnamon. I don't know how apple cinnamon Red Bull is going to be, but
that sounds fucking gross. I don't want any part of that, to be honest. Unless it's gonna be like Big Red Gum or something, right? But apple, if it was just cinnamon, I'd understand. Apple cinnamon sounds fucking weird.
yeah, especially on a Red Bull. I just like the taste of just a regular Red Bull, like it's just a straight Red Bull. Not bad. But then that elderberry one, the summer one from this past summer, that's a killer one.
I'll try and grab it. Maybe I'll get it.
I'm sure you can find it. I'm sure you'll have a lot of access to it. More so than.
I start a job tomorrow where I drive a 26-ton truck to Burbank, stay the night, and then I pick up camera equipment for the slap show. You know, the show where they slap each other.
Yeah, I've seen it. Hey, so what do you have to have a special license to drive that truck?
Not for a 26-ton, because it doesn't have enough seats for enough passengers to require that, and it's like right under the limit for. Like anything bigger or like hazardous waste or more wheels. It just has like the 4 or whatever wheels, so it's fine.
Did you say hazardous waste?
Yeah, I think you need a special license for that, right?
That's an interesting question because at the job I'm responsible for the hazardous waste, and we just had that picked up the other day. But it was in. I gotta think about this now. What the hell truck did that end up in? Huh.
I think if it's just trash, that's one thing. But if it's like.
No, it's definitely not trash. It's hazardous shit.
Oh.
Because sometimes like the Tylenols, those are bad, and like deodorant, there's like certain things that end up being classified as hazardous waste.
Okay.
That you're not. Well, we're not as the store is supposed to throw in the garbage can. That's kind of an interesting. Hazardous waste is one of the more interesting things that I deal with on a daily basis. Believe it or not. Like I said, you're not really supposed to throw it away.
Yeah. I don't think you are.
No, it gets picked up about once every 3 months. They come and they pick it up. So, and we just got ours picked up. Now that when you said that, I was like, oh wow, hazardous waste. So you can pick that up, hazardous waste?
No, I'm saying I can't. I think that you need a special.
Oh, you need a special license.
Like if you're driving a fuel truck or like something, I don't know. Certain things are Class A, right? Class B's like, is Class B a bus or is Class A a bus?
I don't know. One of them, there's a commercial one. I think it must be A.
I think A is
that's like the hard one to get.
Yeah, that's like big rigs and maybe hazard. There's probably something else you need for, like if you're driving a gasoline truck or like.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fucking.
So you didn't need anything special to do this gig, huh?
Nah, that's why they I don't know, like people take advantage for sure on these jobs, and they're like, yeah, drive this big ass truck if you're comfortable. Like if you're not comfortable doing it, you don't have to. I just wouldn't work the next 2 days, so I'm like, kind of need the money after all the spending recently, so like fuck it. It's really easy. It's like I got all day to get to LA, and that's all I have to do. And then on Friday, all I have to do is pick up the equipment and drive it back from LA. So I can take my time. I don't know.
Oh, you're not. They don't need that shit back Friday by 4 p.m. or.
Nah, it's like I think shooting starts next week on the 1st. So it's like it just they want it back Friday, and then they can start unloading and figure it out. Like I don't even have to help unload. I'm just dropping.
You're like the transporter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask.
Last fucking week I was the transporter for sure. I picked up a Subaru SUV in North Las Vegas on Sunday, and then I picked up a dude. He shot shit with GoPros and his camera. We were driving around town, and then Monday I drove us to Flagstaff, and then hold on a second, this fucking loud shit can probably be picked up. It's gonna ruin our algorithms. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to shut the door. You're loud. Okay, thanks. But yeah, and I drove to Flagstaff, and then I drove from the next day I drove to Page, Arizona, where the Navajos are. I went to a Walmart, it was all Navajo people.
Yeah, that Walmart was pretty clean though, from the pictures that you sent.
Walmart. It was just like old school, like Lompoc Walmart used to be, where there's only one entrance and exit, and like you walk in and the subways. Well, it used to be a McDonald's, but this one has Subway on the right, and it's just like they only have so many groceries, I think. And
it's not the super Walmart.
Nah, but it's like old style Walmart. But they had a lot of stuff. They had some good figs and stuff. But then and then I drove to Zion in Utah, and then we drove back to Flagstaff. I was just fucking.
You're logging some miles, huh?
Yeah, and then Saturday, I came home Friday, and then Saturday we drove to Phoenix, me and fiance. So that was another 4 hours of driving.
So from Vegas to Phoenix is 4 hours, a 4-hour drive?
It's like 4.5 or 5 almost.
So it's quicker for you to go to Phoenix than it is to come to Lompoc?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty much. Or Flagstaff was even closer. It was under 4 hours.
Did you go see our buddy that took us to the airport?
The John Mayer guy?
No, not the John Mayer guy.
Oh, Tim? Yeah, I met up with Tim.
Did you guys go to Twin Peaks?
No. I asked him where he wanted to go. I asked him if he wanted to get lunch, and he's like, how about this place? And it was a pasty place. You ever had pasties?
No.
It's pretty much an empanada, but it's British people shit. So it's like a hot pocket, kind of, but like a fancy hot pocket, where they put various meats and cheeses and vegetables inside the pastry thing, and then you eat it.
Man,
Like a calzone more than anything, I think.
That sounds magnificent.
Yeah, and this place had apparently the same chain as in Vegas. I didn't even know. So if you come to Vegas, you can have it. But they just had like 40 different versions. There's a Philly version where they probably put like steak and cheese and whatever. There was like a Cuban version where they put ham and cheese and pickles and shit. Or a Guinness version where they use Guinness to cook the meat or something.
I got one with like broccoli and melted cheese.
Yeah,
that's like a basic one, huh?
They had vegan ones. There's like a regular list, premium list, vegan list. And you could get like whatever. You could probably make your own.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being fucking Lompoc Vines and 10 being any other Albertsons, what do you rate the pasty place?
I'd give it like 7. I mean, it was good. It was solid.
That's an amazing grade. A 7 is like a repeat customer, huh? You'd go back.
I give it a C. Like it's good. Maybe the one I got it didn't blow me away, but I was like, it wasn't anything less than what I was expecting. So they had coffee. The lady kept giving us coffee. Coffee was really good. I might give it a 7.5 for the coffee, if you include that.
So you say you alluded to earlier that you didn't know it was in Vegas. Would you go out of your way in Vegas to go to this place?
I don't know if somebody's I probably wouldn't on my own, but if somebody was in town and was like, "What do we eat?" and I threw that out there and they wanted to do it, I'd go. But
is that on the Strip?
It was, huh?
Is it off the Strip?
I don't know. I'm not sure where it is. Just Alzadi said she knew it was here or something. So, yeah, it was a cool establishment. Like it kind of looked like a pub you go eat at, but I don't know. It was big. Had a pool table. It was not bad.
I think I may have got off onto another tangent, but you were going to talk about your purchases of the week. Was it just the Brock Lesnar, or was there more, that you'd like to share?
I'll share these ones. I bought a couple others, but I don't want to say what they are in case anybody else sees this. They're like gifts. But
maybe. Yeah.
No, they're fine. When I went to all the job last week where I was driving everybody around Arizona, one day we were just hanging out waiting for the people to come back after their shooting, and the production manager was like, he told the other PA, this girl I was working with, that we could get souvenirs if we keep it around $30. So I got a bunch of I got like a fanny pack and like Smokey the Bear shit. It's a bunch of Smokey the Bear shit. So I got a hat, Smokey the Bear hat. I have to go get that. Here, let me go get that one.
You go get yours and I'll go get one. I did have 2 purchases. We had talked about both of them.
Okay. Yeah, let me get this shit. It's fun.
You guys, when you see this, you guys are going to be amazed at what I got. Hopefully I can get it.
So yeah, I got this hat. I actually spent like 60 and I did 2 different transactions, and I kind of thought like maybe I should try and put both on, but I didn't want to get greedy and have the guy but it was a pharma company funding it, so I think they wouldn't have given a shit. But I don't know, I never worked for these people before, but I did put another day's worth of souvenirs on. So I got like theoretically, I got like $60 worth of souvenirs free, and I think I spent another 50 or so. I got you a smoky magnet. I'll bring. I think if I didn't.
It'll look really good on my fridge. You're
Yeah, it's a good one. Ah, shit. Now I want to look for it because I think I might have dropped it somewhere.
You're such a wonderful young man.
Well, I honestly, I just got a shitload of stuff, and then I was like, I'll just pass this out to like whoever if I don't.
Kind of like that time when you got Olympic medals for us.
Well, I thought about it after, but they had knives at Zion that said like people's names on them. You know how they do that? They scam you. I got one for my brother, and then I got one for like Phil, and then my other friend Robert.
Fuck you, Robbie.
Well, that kind of ruins one surprise because I'll probably try and give that knife to my brother for his birthday or some shit. But then I got like some weird magnets and shit. Like one was Smokey.
Who has the more goofier hat?
It's a good one, right? Look, I'll give you this magnet. Look at this one.
Nice.
Huh? Not bad.
Hey, we need to put a poll question out.
Oh yeah.
Who has the better hat?
Yeah,
Apostle Judah Matthew or the original Songbird?
That's right. Yeah, I was pissed because I was looking all over Arizona for the Songbird. I couldn't find him.
You couldn't summon him up?
Yeah, I was trying to summon. Well, I did summon him in the form of a Thomas the Tank Engine. I put that picture up for people to see.
Hey, that was legendary, man.
Yeah. Wait, let me get.
Hey, viewer discretion is advised while watching this program. The thoughts and views expressed are solely those of the two hosts.
Oh yeah, I got to get this time where you said this because then I'll put this as okay.
It was about 32:45.
Okay. Hey, check out this postcard. It's Smokey and it's just fucking terrifying. Like look in his eye. It's like a forest and then there's a fire is the pupil. It's scary as shit. It's a postcard, but then I got a magnet of that too, and I'm keeping that shit because
dude, that's freaking amazing. I don't know how I could top that.
Yeah. And then when I went back to Phoenix, just for leisure, which is fucking crazy. I've never been to Arizona more than once in my life, and then I go for
with the wolf pack. Oh,
yeah.
did you go 2 times in a week?
And then I go back for this fucking work, and then a day later I drive back even further in. But I went to toy stores all day, and I found pretty good cards with these ECW figures. I only had one. I had Lance Storm, but then I was like, oh, this seems like a good deal. It's like around the price you'd pay online, Chris Candido. And pretty cool. I'd never seen these in stores. Like I don't think I was looking for them at the time, but they didn't have them at Lompoc. We only had.
Is that the franchise?
Franchise, Shane Douglas.
Those would have been what, like 2099?
Yeah, something like that. Let me see. It says 99, and this is like the second wave, I think. They also had Taz and Devon Dudley, but I was like, I can't. And they had another Lance. I already got Lance, but I was like, I can't fucking spend that much. But I'll probably regret it. I'll probably in the end up getting a bunch of them, or I don't know. I just feel like the Taz looked weird. These two, they're never gonna make these two guys unless they do like a third party company. I think AEW will eventually make a classic Taz. So I'd rather get like a good figure, but they're pretty cool. I don't know. Cards are pretty nice.
What's up with that Macho Man from the Major Brothers? So now they're gonna make a Macho Man?
They're making the bendy version. It's a little like bendy, like you bend the arms or whatever, like they used to make.
Like the big ones, like the LJNs, like Junkyard Dog and Iron Sheik and.
No. the first one, the one that I sent you, the pre-orders out now, they're just these little, they're probably about that big, and they're little bend-em figures that like you bend the arms whatever way. But so you probably don't even care about those. But they're coming out with, they have this line called Big Rubber Guys, and it's basically LJNs, and it's like legit on point size and like weight and feels like an LJN. They're coming out with a macho of that, so that might be something to consider. They're like $50 when they sell them. Like they made Demolition and Marty Jannetty, and then they're coming out with a macho soon. So I would consider getting the macho. I didn't get the other ones. You can't get them anymore either. They were like limited.
The Demolition.
So Demolition's done. Like you just have to buy a second hand or whatever.
How much? What's the mark? What? So if you're able to get it the first time around, you said it was about $50. So what do you have to pay on the aftermarket to get it?
I don't know. I could look right now. We'll do a live lookup.
Like a hundo? I think it's probably double.
It probably, so they did themselves first. The Major Brothers did theirs first, and then the second was, I think it was Demolition. Third was Marty or something like that. But they do these limited. They're like there's only a 2-week window to order, and then they cancel it. So I think people didn't realize that, so they keep like missing the window. So I bet you Demolition could be worth something right now, because people think eventually they'll be worth more. But I don't know. It's also like, who really wants them? They're kind of like, they made LJNs of Demolition, but they weren't like perfect, so they kind of remade them for this line.
Is it the classic like Axe and Smash with the masks?
Yeah, I think they had masks
and all the like the little garb that they would wear, the jacket and the assless chaps.
Well, I found Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Somebody's selling them for $111, so that's about 50-60 over what they sold for originally. So let me see if I can find Demolition. I don't know if Demolition have showed up yet. Maybe people made the order but didn't receive them yet, so it might be hard to get a gauge on that.
Okay.
But yeah, like the Matt Cardona, somebody's selling it for $111. It's like,
so plan on double, at least double.
Yeah, and that's for these ones that people are like, probably less people want them than Demolition, I would think, but I don't know. It's hard to say. People are big fans of them. So.
Do you have Lump Trip anytime soon? No, huh, man, you're working solid.
I was gonna go. I would have had to go like this past weekend and then leave like today. I'm starting the slap show, and it's gonna be like 5 or 6 days a week. So I probably won't come back till it's over. It ends October 24th. So I think and then I'm wrestling the 28th in San Leandro, like Oakland area.
Oh, I have breaking news. I'm going on a trip to New Orleans.
Oh shit!
On October the 16th.
Oh, nice. What are you doing there? Bachelor party or?
A couple of my buddies, like Lucky Chris and then another friend. We try to do something once a year. They wanted to go to New Orleans this time, so we just booked it. And we're going to be going in about 3 weeks.
I forget where I saw it, but I saw an article that said, "Don't go to New Orleans. It's very dangerous there. Like it's one of the dangerous places." And that in Mexico, don't go to either.
Hey, when I was thinking about this, like for you, like being in Vegas, like where do the people from Vegas go to like have a good time? It's got to be New Orleans, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know. I think I
had a great time when I was there. Sorry, I interrupted. I'm sorry. I'm a shitty person.
I don't really know where. I haven't been on vacation really. I just work, travel, and then Lompoc. So Oh, I think some people here go to California for the beach because it's so close. But
Yeah, that's a good one.
other than that, yeah, I don't know if there's like a set place people would go. Because you can, I mean, the thing about here is you can drink all the time. So like to go on vacation to somewhere like that, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I can vouch for New Orleans is a fucking filthy Las Vegas. Like it's like dirty, and like everybody just rages, and then the street sweeper comes out from like 4 to 6 in the morning, and then the shit just starts right back up like it was down there on Bourbon Street. I mean, that's very, very good time. Bourbon Street.
Like it.
And the other cool thing about it is it was free. We'll see if it's free this time, but it was free to go in the strip clubs, like free. But you know, inflation's, like I said, inflation's hit everything else. So those free strip clubs, they probably cost like $1 now.
Like it used to. That might have been post Katrina. They had to make some
definitely post Katrina. It was definitely post Katrina.
Well, yeah. Hopefully that goes well. How long are you staying? A few days or?
4 days. 5 days, 4 nights.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that because I'm just kind of like burned out, you know.
Yeah.
Between the job, between this fucking broad, I got my mind all fucked up right now. Between taking fucking some candy earlier.
Oh.
I don't know what's going to happen, but like we were saying about the purchases, I think I'm ready to share.
Okay.
Did you share all the ones that you needed to share?
Oh, I got these other two. Let me see. I forgot about.
I mean, that hat, that smoky hat is.
Smoky hat.
I think that takes the pure hat out.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely more rare. I think like not everybody rocks one. This like me and.
Ooh, I see a superstar.
And I got these, the new ones. Kind of a bent box right here, but I say I just don't care anymore. A lot of them are fucked up that I have. My brother has all the unpunched, but
he's simply ravishing.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the latest, and then the next line should be good. I'm excited about the next line.
So yeah, look, I got from the same line.
Ooh, yeah. Good old match. Yeah, now I have all of them except for Bray Wyatt that are currently out.
How about that Rock?
Yeah, I got the Rock.
Oh, okay.
Got Typhoon.
So you don't think we'll see any for a while, any WWE related Macho Man figures then?
I mean, nah, I don't. They lost something. Something happened.
We still don't know, huh? I mean, speculation.
Yeah, it's like probably the contract ran out with. It's probably similar to what happened to Bray Wyatt, because I think Lanny Poffo was probably one of the people that helped decide or helped make calls on stuff like that, and then he kind of died unexpectedly, and then maybe he's the one doing signatures, and then it was like, well, any product we have that coming out, we have to like go through somebody else, and we can't do it through Lanny, so we gotta just delay everything or cancel it. So I think this is probably the last Macho figure until they figure that out. Same with Bray Wyatt. They announced that there was a Legends figure where it was like unreleased. It was like Ultimate Deletion Bray Wyatt, and that was supposed to come out fairly soon. They already had a thing, like at Comic-Con they had one out, but since he died, they said they canceled that one, and then there was a glow-in-the-dark Fiend coming out, like maybe the Burnt Fiend, or I don't even know, or maybe it's that Mountain Dew Match Fiend or something. But it's supposed to be like first. Yeah, it's supposed to be like the first glow-in-the-dark Mattel Elite or something, and it's not coming out now. So I don't know. They'll probably figure it out. I would think they'll have figures of Bray eventually. I don't know, Macho you'd think too, but We'll see.
like you said, you never know. Maybe the family of Lanny took over the estate, or you never know who's in charge of signing the stuff now, and maybe they were greedy, or
Yeah. Or
maybe Randy's wife got it, maybe.
yeah.
Ex-wife?
Maybe they're making deals, like the Major Brothers making deals with her, and that's fine. But Mattel has more paperwork than they do, or something. I don't know.
Interesting. I didn't know. So by Bray Wyatt dying, that caused some ill will, or?
I think it was just like he was the one signing contracts, and then it's like anytime somebody dies, you can't go through with. There's some legal department shit probably, because then who's the money going to?
Oh, because it was probably part of his royalties, huh?
Yeah, it was going straight to his paycheck or whatever. It wasn't going to his family. Now it would go to his family, but they didn't want to like, hey guys, we got to get these figures out. We're coming over to get the shit signed, or like we're sending you a FedEx to sign. They probably didn't want to do that because it's like, give them some time. But I don't know. We'll see.
Off the subject, do you think they'll put Bray Wyatt in the Hall of Fame next year?
Probably. It would make sense. Why would they wait? You know?
Yeah, it's.
So what they do anytime like a main roster guy that's current main roster guy dies, they put him in the next year. So yeah, I'm betting.
Yeah.
Philly.
I mean, I'm always down for a Philly trip. Whoever wants to go. Trying to figure out how to get there to get to see a game, maybe.
Yeah. No word on that.
It's just very hard for me to get extended time off at this point, now with the holidays.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the bed that I made, everything. I can't blame anything I can't blame my woe is me on anybody but myself. I signed up for this.
Yep.
But on a more positive note, I think I'm ready to share if you're ready.
Yeah.
No, I said, are you ready? Then, for the 6 that may or may not hear this, and at least the 2 that will see it, please get ready to feast your eyes on 2 of the 80s most notorious and recognizable movie stars.
Oh shit!
You may recognize the locker.
Yeah.
Of Pedro Serrano.
I know who that is. Oh shit! He came.
He's here. Let me make sure he wants to do business. Jobu, you are wanted on podcast.
Jobu saying.
He's willing to grace everybody.
All right.
But
Woo.
You can't drink his rum.
Why not?
It's sacrilegious to drink Jobu's rum.
There he is, Jobu. That's pretty sweet. Where'd you get that?
I got it on eBay.
Oh, really?
What the?
I see. Was it expensive?
$50.
It's probably limited. It's probably like.
Did we ever talk about this? That when they made the original movie, they only had like one Jobu statue, so they really had.
That.
And they offered the guys. I think we did talk about this, didn't we?
I think you brought it up.
And some guy got it. But I don't think anybody wanted it at the time.
Yeah.
And then they offered him like $300K for it, and he wouldn't sell it. It's like one of a kind. They only had one Jobu.
Yeah.
So, the other guest is being a little unruly. But hang on, your time is coming. fuck you too. This goddamn guy, he's the most selfish guy in the house. But yeah, there was only that one Jobu. And I think I lost my train of thought because I think my medicine's starting to kick in.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't get any tonight, motherfucker. He's a little tired right now
Yeah.
because he didn't get his medicine this morning.
Yeah. You gotta remember to give him his medicine. Oh shit! That's pretty sweet.
I'm Chucky. Wanna play? He could do DX. D-Generation X!
Fucking Chucky. Chucky and Jobu, what a week.
Yeah. Look at Chucky, he's fucking happy. How you like being on the podcast, motherfucker? We're gonna call fucking Andy Barkley. Yeah, no, Chucky, no! I don't know, Chucky! No! Andy Barkley's gonna get you. Oh, fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. I got your knife. Ah, ah, ah. So, bitch. Hey, say hi to Dan. Fuck you, Dan.
What? What did I do?
How you gonna disrespect the damn apostle like that? You no good red-headed fuck. Suck it. No, I won't suck it. You suck it. Ladies and gentlemen, the most notorious doll slasher of the 80s, Chucky, is going to take a bow.
That was awesome. What a week. Can't get much better than that.
Which hand do you want the knife in? What's your stabbing hand? This one? This your stabbing hand?
My friend, have you seen the 12-foot skeleton at Home Depot?
No.
You should go get one and put it up on the golf course.
Oh God, I think the mugs would lose their mind if I did something like that.
Probably. My friend got one, and I watched this video of him putting it up. It's ridiculous. Fucking 12 feet.
Hey, so when you or Pat or anybody up from the Wolfpack, this Chucky's supposed to talk, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Oh, that one is?
I haven't figured out how to do it.
Doesn't have a place for batteries or something?
Yeah, but just in case, I didn't want to see if he had batteries like in it. Just in case in moments like this, when I may or may not have taken too many edibles, I might have to throw them in the trunk. I don't know how he's gonna behave.
You got tomorrow off?
I do. I sure do. Well-deserved day off. Hopefully Jobu don't put a voodoo spell on Chucky.
That would, yeah, bring him to life. Might do.
Because Chucky drank his rum.
Chucky was like a voodoo spell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so I do have to admit, I binge watched the Chucky series 1 and season 2.
Oh yeah.
I think it was pretty clever. I enjoyed it.
I heard it was pretty good. Maybe I'll take it up for Halloween or something.
It's on the Peacock.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Where Liv Morgan was on it. They had some wrestling people.
Liv Morgan was on it. That's the one that I know. Like he even acknowledged her. He killed her. Like they showed her on like another podcast, and that was like one of her dreams was to get stabbed by Chucky. So they kind of did that. It was kind of cool.
Real.
It was kind of cool.
Nice.
And then there was one other little. Losing my.
Got down.
Goddamn, pal! I didn't even last the hour.
Yeah, I could tell when it kicked in. I was like, "Uh-oh, here we go."
Was it bad?
Huh?
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just if
having trouble concentrating.
It's not like if you started talking about fantasy football, you wouldn't, or like the visor, guys wearing the black visor. I feel like you wouldn't go off as hard as
They must have heard the podcast. I want you guys to go back. They must. I'm glad you mentioned that. Those guys weren't wearing those dark visors on the Monday night game. Go watch. Devonta Smith did not have a visor on. AJ Brown did not have a visor on. Kenneth Gainwell, no visor.
Hey, what about this? Is it maybe based on lighting in the stadium, or is there something about like daylight, nighttime shit? Maybe they wear the visor in the day, but not at night, or vice versa.
No, that was my argument. Why do you need a dark visor for a night game?
Yeah, I mean the lights get bright, but not that bright, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary to have a dark visor on a night game. But if you guys go watch and comment in the section, JP Barragon Jr., were those guys wearing their dark visors? And I know the answer. The answer is no, and I know why they weren't wearing it. Spoiler, because it was fucking raining. But yeah, fuck those dark visors.
Is there do you know if there's a boxing match on Saturday?
Canelo is fighting Charlo.
Charlo.
There's twins. It's Jamal and Jamar. Jamar. There's two of them. They're twins, and their names are very similar.
Fuck. I guess I'm working that. I didn't even know what it was. I just.
Serious? You're gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm working like 1 to 9. I'm helping check people in or some shit, and then maybe I can leave before the fight starts, or maybe they'll just be like, because I've done these things before, and then like during the fight you can kind of sneak away and watch some of it. Maybe, but if my shift ends at 9, maybe I'll just be like, yeah, I'll go watch the fight for free. Is it at MGM or?
I'm not sure where it's at.
Fuck, I just signed up for it and they're like, yeah. Or like the lady that on Slap that got me the Slap job was like, yeah, there's this thing for Paramount or something. It's like, okay, Saturday, it's a boxing, cool. Oh yeah, it is. It does in the email I got. It says Canelo versus Charlo, and I'm like, I didn't even see that part. All right, whatever.
So I think in terms of like boxing, and I know even less now about boxing than I know about UFC, but in terms of like the name, this is like this. I think this is like the second biggest fight they can have. The first being Canelo with the guy's brother, because I think the brother that he's not fighting is the more notable contender.
Okay, this is just.
I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know if I see it.
And usually when I take the candies, man, it relaxes me. It makes me forget. Now it's like
gummy, or was it a hard candy? You're making it sound like it's hard candy or something.
Oh, it was pomegranate flavored.
Okay.
A little wild.
I got these ones that are like
a Jolly Rancher.
No, I have gummies, but they're like very, like you take one of these, it's 5 milligrams, and you're tired as fuck. Like it just puts you to sleep. It's not even like, like the pomegranate, you're like, I'm gonna watch this and that. This one just, you pass out. Like, I don't know, it's fucking sleep aid or something. I don't know.
Usually it's like make me forget my pain. It's like making my pain in my heart even worse. I don't have joy in my heart right now. I don't got that joy.
I smoked a couple joints for Patch, in honor of Patch, out on the Patch porch.
I'm about Patch, man.
It was the worst. We had this lady come into the house and do it instead of taking him to the vet, Probably more expensive, but it's probably a little better. It was pretty fucked. I don't know. Either way, it's fucked.
It's fucked either way, yeah. I have to agree with that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe we're an hour in. Maybe we gotta like turn this last 5 to 10 minutes around. Not be all depressed for the end of this. What else do we got to talk about? So yeah, what's up with the Foley thing? Is that
I haven't looked lately. It's just
I might.
I have the day off.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta decide.
I
Now
don't know.
you're gonna be working, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the slap show, and I don't know the days off I have. If I really like tell her ahead of time, I could get that day off, but I don't know.
It's just like a lot. It's just like everything else. It's just like a long shot now.
Yeah, but
I think adding Virgil in the mix, that would have been cool. Go see Virgil.
I think he has cancers. Man, this just keeps getting sad. Fucking. What about and then the 28th of October, I'm supposed to wrestle in
That's
like.
Is that a Saturday?
Yeah, it's Patrick's birthday, so I told him
Brody?
he has the day off. He has like a week off for his birthday, so there's a possibility he'll come, and then we could do whatever that like the next day, or just drive back to Lompoc, and then I'll probably visit around then, just because that'll all work out probably best. So that's probably when I'm going to Lompoc next.
Man, that's a positive. We
Yes.
haven't had much positive.
If you wanna come to the wrestling,
October the 28th is a Saturday.
yeah.
That's like 1 month of notice right there. You think I can make that happen? I'm gonna look into that if I can make that happen.
I'm thinking because it's San Leandro, which is like Oakland area.
That's where Lagunitas is at, if I'm not mistaken.
There's that, and then I mean, if we really wanted to make the trek, huh?
It's only like an hour up to Santa Rosa from there, if that.
Like an hour, so we could, if we, like say we went to the wrestling, and then right after just drove up to Santa Rosa or somewhere closer, and then stayed the night, and then go to Pliny or Russian River the next day to do that.
Do I look like Perry Saturn a little bit?
Perry Saturn?
Without the cross-eye?
Oh, with the hat? Yeah, I think he used to wear those hats, right? I don't know. I'll try and find a picture and put it up. You probably do. Yeah, I would say more like Perry Saturn than Triple H, because Triple H would wear those for a while.
Yeah, but he would wear his leather one like that, and he was the game, and he sounded like he was constipated.
That's right. You look like the game now. A bit.
I wish I was that damn good. I wish I got that girl back.
Well, what do you think about the rumors swirling around that him and Stephanie are divorced or divorcing?
You know, I found that fascinating. I opened that up and I was reading it and I was saying, son of a bitch, it could go either way, huh? But how would that go for business? Now,
I mean, I think
he wouldn't be completely fudged, but
I mean, I think Vince trusts other people more than his kids anyway, so it's not like, I mean, maybe not Triple H, but he probably trusts him with wrestling more than her. But yeah, I don't know. This merger thing, everybody's talking like Triple H might be out eventually. I don't know. Or Vince, there's talk Vince is going to be out if the scandals he's had outweigh his value to the stock, then they might can him too. I don't know.
We're in an interesting time with our favorite pastime. You know, we're definitely in an interesting time with everything moving forward.
It's not good for our wallets. The shit just keeps getting more expensive. The thoughts of going to WrestleMania.
God damn, you're probably looking at least, before we even stepped foot in Lincoln Financial Field, 1,800 before we even did anything.
Hopefully I can my friend has connections with somebody at Fox that does the WWE account, and then
but isn't that going away in 24?
Probably. I don't know. It's confusing because there's like shit that said SmackDown's going to go to USA, but they didn't say where Raw was going to go because maybe they're not going to be on USA. So maybe it's going to they're going to swap shows or some shit. I don't know. But
NBC got it, right? I thought NBC was getting
USA. Right?
Oh, what's USA?
I think it's USA. So people thought, oh, they're going to have all the shows, but then somebody's It's like, oh, and that doesn't mean that. That just means SmackDown's not going to be on Friday on Fox anymore. Fucking confusing. Hopefully, I'm doing all these UFC shows. Hopefully, I can just fucking make a friend that gives me free tickets because it's all the same. It's all owned by the same company now. So maybe I can get some fucking free WrestleMania tickets. I don't know.
Maybe that would be
They was there a couple times when I was at the facility. Maybe I'd just hit them up.
a step. That would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like,
depressing news. The fucking F1, some construction worker died. You hear about that?
no, but I was gonna ask you, is that still gonna be really fucked up situation down there?
Well, like the latest fucked up part about it is I heard all these usually they have like union people come and build the grandstands, but they just got some like third party like it sounds like they just went to Home Depot and got a bunch of construction workers, and then some dude fell off the fucking scaffold into the Bellagio fountain and fucking died, like broke his neck or something. I don't know. So that's the first death of F1 this caused. They're fucking up everything too. There's like by Treasure Island, there's a boardwalk, and I guess they tore that shit up. They cut down all these trees at the Bellagio. They're just tearing shit up to put up these fucking grandstands that are gonna be there for like a few weeks, and then it's all over. Hopefully,
I can't imagine the locals are happy about this.
I mean, yeah, like people. I don't give a shit. I don't go to the Strip, but other than like, if I had to go to the Strip, I'd be fucking pissed because it's causing all this traffic. That's not. Fuck, on Saturday I'm gonna have to go wherever that fucking Canelo fight is. God damn it. I guess I'll have to, if I have to be there at 1, I'll have to leave at like 12 or something. It'll take me an hour to get there probably.
So for those of you who don't know, he lives how many miles from the Strip?
Like from like Las Vegas Boulevard, just like a mile or something.
But it's going to take you an hour to go a mile.
Well, I don't know. Like if it's at MGM, it's just gonna take longer because it'll be a weekend. It'll be a boxing. There's a bunch of traffic. All these fucking roads are all fucked up. Like yesterday, I went to the Strip. It took 20 minutes, but to go check out the Taco Bell Cantina. But it was it was kind of like rush hour-y time, so it wasn't too bad. But I don't know. When there's an event, I think it's much worse.
Right. We have to end on at least some positive.
Yeah, what else is positive? I don't know. I spent a bunch of money on toys. That's pretty cool.
That's very cool. That is very cool.
Got the smoky hat. We got hats now. We got cool hats. Could be a theme of our show.
Yeah, we're like fashion statements.
Fashion statements, yeah.
We're both wearing shorts.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck. What's positive? I don't know, man. We got mosquitoes in my garage. That sucks. I don't know where they are. You get your legs bit up. It's the fucking worst. I must have standing water somewhere. I don't know.
That's not positive.
Live at all. Fuck. What else? It's not getting any better.
Kenny! Oh my God.
Maybe next week will be more positive, or whenever we do it.
Yeah.
We're doing like bi-weekly now.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this episode now. Kind of like I didn't have a good feeling about the Eagles the first time I watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, you started off the podcast with this negative energy. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I don't think we can overcome the patch energy either. We used to sleep in this room. It's just gonna be tough, tough week.
It's like part of the freaking entourage, man.
Yeah, he's
guest star, our first guest star.
Yeah, terrible.
Really, guys, gals.
We gotta think of something real quick.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to end this on a negative vibe,
There's only one thing can save the end of this episode. I'll just put the fucking. I mean, the episode ends with a positive when you stay past the credits and see the Eagles fight song. So that can't beat that. We always end on a positive, you know.
EAGLES Eagles.
All right, that's probably good. That's probably good enough.
Honorable.
All right.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles